Nobody wants your sexist bullshit, so go find another place to ruin. Everybody here is fucking sick of you, rolling our eyes at everything you do. Everybody here just wants to see you gone. We've been hoping that you'll get to moving on. I guess for you we're gonna have to spell it out. It's time for you to go, so get the fuck out. Let me be clear, I hate to deceive. We're done being nice, so why don't you fucking leave? Dickhead somewhere else. Nobody wants your racist crap. I think we've had enough of that. Go be a fuckwit somewhere else. We're sick of you talking smack, so go find another home to hang at. Everybody here is fucking sick of you, rolling our eyes at everything you do. Everybody here just wants to see you gone. We've been hoping that you'll get to moving on. I guess for you we're gonna have to spell it out. It's time for you to go, so get the fuck out. Let me be clear, I hate to deceive. We're done being nice, so why don't you fucking leave?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this.
People like you think, the truth is often offensive. So if I'm offensive, I must tell you the truth. I'm finally
get to tell you.
You're just pissing everybody off with your toxic
all the time.
And every time you come along with this and you think you're welcome, you're Alex Jones style. Because you're a dickhead.
Go be an asshole somewhere else. Go find a hole and leave us be. Go be an asshole somewhere else. We're not your friends, we're not your buddies. Everybody here is fucking sick of you, rolling our eyes at everything you do. Everybody here just wants to see you gone. We've been hoping that you'll get to moving on. I guess for you we're gonna have to spell it out. It's time for you to go, so get the fuck out. Let me be clear, I hate to deceive. We're done being nice, so why don't you fucking leave? Could I have a personality to borrow? Could I rent a life or two? I'm always working for the lowest cost. I'm always chasing trends for you. Oh, internet, show me everything I need to see. Anything, give me something I need to be. Give a lifeline to a sinking ship. Could you give me a moment or two? They say that time is money. If that's the case, could I borrow you for a few? Oh, internet, show me everything I need to see. Anything, give me something I need. 'Cause it's not me. No, it's not. Never been me that they want to see. Oh, internet, won't you hear this little plea? Anything, give me something I need. Oh, internet, tell me what you want me to be. Anyone, I'll be someone you want to see.
Oh, don't you tell me anything. I know, Lord knows you'll never tell me the truth. RGB. Oh, wouldn't this feel better in black and white? At least then I'd feel like it's all behind me. And it's coming down when the good men fail. There's no rain to put out. It's a fire sale.
Hello, everyone. May as well hop right into it. Thank you for waiting around and listening to Seven's music. I still enjoy it. I still listen to it on the weekends. And for what it's worth, I think my coworkers missed it the one weekend it was down and we didn't have it. So it's a good sign. So the important thing you need to see is welcome to Space Herbajerz. I'm hoping I don't have performance issues this whole time. I'm going to have to turn... You know what? Let's just turn down everything. I have performance issues when I'm not streaming. So let's just make this a touch easier. That was not what I needed. Graphics. There we go. Shadow quality low. Texture quality low. What's the one that really... Voxel low, shader low. I gotta keep medium model quality so I can see my pretty ships. Flare intensity, doesn't matter. Grass draw distance, we can turn that down a couple tens of meters. A short pass. Grass density, we can turn that down a little bit. Tree draw distance, we can turn that down just a little bit. What is ambient occlusion? Oh, I see. Alright, that'll help a little bit. Not enough, but some. Oh boy, that made the mountains nearby really ugly. Okay. So welcome to New Base. What you've missed so far, I landed over there at Carledo landing site. Duh. Brisbee came in the server, was like, I'm in a terrible spot, I'm coming to you. I'm like, okay, but I'm building on the side of a mountain. Exactly this thing we said we didn't want to do. So that we got a base started over there, decided we hated it. There's 3 construction components in the ground here. Went
right,
scouting.
I'm wondering about that.
I don't know what it's from either. Went scouting, found the only flat area for probably 10 kilometers. Decided to build a base here. Titled it New Base. Never gave it a name. Its official name is now New Base in my brain. Over there is Lake Doros. It is a frozen lake we use almost exclusively for fuel. For our projects to get up to... Where is it? That's the gold asteroid. That's the uranium asteroid. Where's possible space base? There it is. Same. It's right off of the uranium. It's 20 kilometers away from the uranium. So... That's Brownie, that's the mining ship, that's Echo, that's my quote-unquote recon ship. And this is the thing I made last night out of boredom. It is called Seraphim. It is a delivery bike. Yes, I made a bike. It's not great. It does work.
It does work?
It does work.
Wow.
Let's take it for a little drive, because I'm still surprised too. That said, we have shit to do. Brisbee and I are in the middle of trying to make a space base. Ooh, the lag was not helpful. I need to look down a little bit. There we go. Over here, I think is the most notable thing in our immediate vicinity. About 2-3 kilometers over this way is some rocky valley, which actually has worthwhile materials in it. Honestly, that's one of the reasons we settled where we did. I really like our little Earth base. I really do. Like, it's ugly. It's not homey at all. We did it entirely for function over looks, but... You know what? It does work. And it is distinctly ours. There was no, like, color scheme involved. Or Speaking of which, have we decided on one for the asteroid?
I don't think so.
Ooh, that's a cliff. We're not doing that today. This thing is not great at up and down, because, you know, lack of traction. Whee! Didn't know this was downhill. Now I'm aware. Oh, and we're in the air. And I exploded.
Rip. That was fast.
But you know what? Both wheels are still on it. What blew up? The connector. That's fine. We can go home.
That's okay. I know how you feel, Mike. I struggle to connect with people too.
Wow, I did not realize how much weight the connector was putting on it. It rides much more evenly now. Bonk. Yep, just got up to about 50 meters a second on accident there. Awesome. So, we'll go ahead and repair Seraphim, and then I'll get to work on getting materials up to the space base. Which, is Kepri still filled with stuff we need to take up there, or did you do a run?
I grabbed the crap out of it for the reactor, but that's all I took. So if you put stuff in there for solar cells or batteries or whatever, that's still in there.
Okay, and I did not grab my stuff out of Jorobuma, which was my first rover, and I'm honestly really proud of it. It is an...
What you might also bring up, depending on how heavy this thing... Depending on how heavy the ship is already, I haven't seen a source of cobalt yet up here.
Ooh, okay. No, I'll bring up a couple thousand just to be, you know, proactive.
You know, theoretically with just stone, we can get iron and nickel and silicon all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Cobalt becomes the limiting factor. I also forgot to grab my tools before I went on the joyride. I'm very lucky I made it back. Oh, we did blow off a chunk of corner there. It's fine. So, look up at the God Assembler. Ask it for nice things. Small grid connector. I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? I also need a steel plate to replace the one I blew up. Do I have a connector on my bar? I don't. Place the light. I don't know if you noticed, but I put in some lights.
On the base or the bike?
The base. Well, yeah, and the bike, but that's less relevant to you.
Yeah, I didn't hang around there long today. I was mostly working at Lake Daros.
So while I was out getting a unknown signal, I noticed the #1 way we see the space from a distance is the tower. So
Yep.
I went ahead and put some lights on the tower. Nothing fancy, just some blinking multicolored lights. Alright, so what's the shopping list, Brisbee?
I mean, I'm in a little better shape now that I can theoretically run the refinery up here. Because it's not going to go through even the tiny amount of uranium we had anytime soon, but...
Yeah, no, it doesn't take a whole lot.
Solar cells will be good. I am worried that if we go and have a lot of batteries, then it'll deplete all of our uranium to charge batteries. Which, I guess, power is power, but...
Yeah, it's got to go to the... Fuck, I blew up my wing, too. It's got to go to the stuff anyway.
Otherwise, we will probably need the parts for some stuff like an O2H2 generator.
Again?
Again. Things like a... I don't know if we'll need a survival kit or a medical room. If you're making a medical room, you're going to need silver.
Yeah, well, and we can't... We don't have silver at the space base yet, do we? Because we have silver here.
I don't think I've seen... Let me check my waypoints.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen silver in space yet.
It's not just normal silver, it's space silver.
Space
Nah,
silver.
we're seeing nickel and ice and
Nickel, ice, gold.
gold.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I'll bring... It really depends how heavy it is. Let's put it that way.
That's true. The derpy ship that I made to get up here, my hauler, it does what it's supposed to do. It's not very good at functioning, and
It's power and holding shit, huh?
yeah, I've got 3 large hydrogen thrusters slapped on the bottom of a leaner build than we have on the Capri, which means that I grabbed the parts for like the reactor and stuff, and then another like 25,000 kilos of ice to boot, and got out of the atmosphere pretty easily.
Not bad. Yeah, no, that'll be better than the Kepri. Which, if you've been keeping up with my stupid naming at all, these are all mythological things, mostly stolen from overly sarcastic productions. Kepri is the scarab that crawls into Ra and rebirths him at the beginning of each day. And it looks... Sorry. I was going to say, what's the name of your bike? The bike is Seraphim.
Seraphim. That's over the top.
Isn't it? I don't know. It had a very, like, Final Fantasy, like, 7 and 8 feel to it. So I was like, yeah, that's stupid enough. We'll go with one-winged angel bullshit. It might be better with the asymmetrical wing, actually. I originally went Azamar, and then I was like, wait a second, is that a thing, or did D&D make it up? And as far as I can tell, D&D made it up, and I was like, well, then never mind that.
Pretty sure D&D made that up.
I think D&D made up Azamars. Oh, right, Cobalt. Let's just do that physically. Let's do that ourselves. Where is some Cobalt? Well, there's 3,000, so I'll take 1,000 of that. Let's see. And they're specifically named, so we don't have exactly this problem. The Dockerator, Space Container Alpha, Space Container Bravo. So I already have shit on there. I don't remember what for. Space Container Gerald can have the Cobalt. Let's say 1,000. Also, yes, Alpha, Bravo, and Gerald.
Gerald.
I'm amazed you never saw that, because I did it deliberately to fuck with us. I think that's the one in the center. I think that's Gerald. Okay, so this one's done. This one must be the O2H2, because it's very simple. And I can fit all of that in my pockets. Let's transfer all of that to whatever container has space, but not a lot. We'll go Bravo. Okay, that includes the 3 I found on the ground. And then... This might be a hell of a takeoff.
You'll be fine. Just remember to prioritize, rather than aiming at the asteroid, just break atmosphere first. That'll make the trip a lot easier.
Yeah, no,
you.
straight up is the way to do it. Alright, and the medical components, and then I think we're good. Anything else you want while we're sitting here?
Oh, let me think. You brought medical components, you brought stuff for solar cells, batteries.
Did I grab solar cell stuff?
Well, you were playing on it last night. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it made it in there. Let me take a look at... No. I must not have. Alright, I'll do that real quick. I'll grab like 2 solar panels worth of shit.
Okay.
Large grid. Console block. What do we look like? Xbots? Should be noted I'm doing this instead of finishing CK2.
Good call.
So close, Brisbee. So close. I can almost play CK3. I've had it for almost a year.
Has it really been that long?
I can't remember if I got it for my birthday or for Christmas.
I feel like it was Christmas.
I want to say Havoc gave it to me for Christmas. Is that or Doros? One of the two people in my life that makes money. That might be enough. Okay. Just so happened to fill my pockets almost perfectly. So, we're either out of silicon or that was exactly the correct amount. I think that was exactly the right amount. So we'll put that in Gerald 2. Where's Gerald? Alpha, Bravo, and Gerald. Okay. Why can't I access Gerald from here? That's very weird. I can access Bravo. That's fucking strange. Let's just go talk to him. Gerald! You must be connected. That. Are you Gerald? I think you're Alpha. This is Gerald. Yeah. Yeah, because he's the one right underneath the guns. Never mind. He's the top one.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I've gendered a part of the ship. Just a part. You know what? It's Egyptian mythology. They've done weirder shit.
Fair.
It's already named after a bug that rebirths a god. It's fine.
I seriously have got to get thrusters facing upwards on this ship. It is such a problem.
Okay, speaking of problems...
Yeah, you're not clearing the atmosphere?
No, hold on. We're about to find out. Atmospherics on. Oh boy, they're already working and I have it unlocked. It's probably good. Unlock. Oh, wait. It was already unlocked. That's not promising. Oh, we're not even that heavy. We're fine. I don't know why 75,000 isn't that much, but we're fine.
Because the ship weighs a fair amount.
Yeah, it weighs like 60,000. I'm amazed at how little we actually put on this thing. It doesn't honestly make sense. Go ahead and turn around. We're not in space yet, so I can't just flip like a Labrador. And we're losing atmospheric thrust. That was fast. May as well enjoy atmospherics until they burn out. Go ahead and turn off dampeners. Go ahead and look from the bottom. What is that incredibly unhealthy noise? I hope it's someone's truck dying in the nearby parking lot. You know what? I'm going to call atmospherics a dud. And we go! How are we? We could get a little bit more. There we go, blasting off again,
Well,
crashing to the ground. What the fuck?
the hydrogen's not taking off well.
I actually was losing upward momentum there for a second. I don't know what the hell that was about. We're still at, there we go. I was about to say, I was still at full planetary gravity there for a second. And I was like, but we're like 5K up.
Yeah. Honestly, unless you're really desperate to conserve power, you can basically flip on your hydrogen at a certain point, but still run your atmospherics all the way out as well. It'll get you out quicker.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I did for a while. Once the atmospherics looked like they were just kind of nubbins, I was like, that's good enough. I'm not sure why the hydrogens fire in different orders. If you see what I'm talking about on the back there. Left to right,
Yeah,
left
I noticed
to right,
that when
left
you're
to right. Oh, right to
you're
left
like
that
lifting
time.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just like flips around.
They don't all go at the same time. They take a second. It's really weird. Performance issues. That's fair. I am simulating a taking off in what is essentially perfect cell.
Perfect cell.
You may remember. Oh, God. I think I actually am having troubles taking off. This is nuts. Well, I guess we'll angle it a little bit then. Fuck. Am I over a mountain or something? Is that the issue? Yeah, actually it is. Okay. It's like, why am I not gaining distance and yet I'm losing planetary gravity? We're losing planetary... Whatever. Gaining distance on planetary gravity. The part that concerns me is when I look up and I let go of the speed and I gain speed. And I'm like, uh-oh. That's... I'm not far enough from the planet yet for that to be a good thing.
Yeah. I have a drill on this ship right now, but it's not staying on there. It's just so I can keep myself sane up here rather than having to drill all this rock by hand. Turn off the hydrogen thrusters.
You know what? Fuck it. We have plenty of fuel. I'm just going to fire the direction I want to go. This is dumb.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to run out of fuel, and even if you do, like, we have ice here. It's not...
Yeah, no, we have ice right there. It's really not a concern. It's fine. I do not remember having this much trouble getting this thing off planet. In fact, I still need to publish the video we took of our incredibly uneventful maiden flight.
This is one small step for man, but it's a boring one, unfortunately.
It is admittedly pretty small. It's not a big deal.
I don't think I had actually gotten around to building reactors when we played this before, so it's very weird to me to just see this block chilling on top of our assembler here that's labeled nuclear reactor.
Probably is slightly uncomfortable. I seem to have moved Aragorn out of my shot. He's still there, guys. He's just off to the side. We were blocking the bookcase and had to, you know, use it for books. Down to a third gravity. Is it time for a barrel roll? Nah, I don't think so. I am so spoiled by assemblers. The whole build based on whatever thing has really spoiled me. Because starting with the basic, and you have to, like, figure out how much of each thing you need and then build from there.
It sucks a lot.
It sucks, but at the same time, it does make it feel more gameplay-ish. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, because you kind of start to just become a more machine-like, more... I don't know if analytical's the word. You tend to focus on different things once you really start to get a base established.
That's fair. Once you can just automate shit, it lets you, I don't know, work with your creativity a little bit more. It lets you think about other shit other than shopping lists. I think that's a good way to put it. It makes you have to concentrate on fucking shopping lists.
Yeah, and you spend less time thinking about what specific parts go into this and more just, I should have the minerals for this, just make whatever weird parts it is.
Right. Which is why it's so annoying when you're like, we're out of cobalt? Or iron? How did we ever run out of iron? That's the one that happens, I don't know, about once a week.
The way you'll run out of iron very fast is if someone starts building a building of some sort. Because when you're building large grid armor blocks, those are going to take like 30 steel plates a pop to build all the way up.
Yeah, that's very fair.
And again, most of the scale we've been building on so far has been small grid. Large grid vehicles are an entirely different beast.
Yeah, which, God, you recall when I tried to make a mobile base that was way too big.
I'm not even necessarily that much of a fan of large grid. I think the one thing you really need them for is that I feel like there's not a small grid option for jump drives, which
Really?
are the things that let you go very, very fast through space so you don't have to spend hours and hours flying to Mars or whatever. I have to check and make sure, but I feel like that's what it is.
Well, I have 2 days of battery life. Thanks, solar panels. You're welcome, Carledo. Ah. I'm not even getting that much sun.
I see. My phone was yelling at me because it's forcing me to update.
Well, I wonder if that's why mine just went off.
Well, mine was doing the thing where it's like, you want to update? And I was like, probably not. And it's like, how about now? And I'm like, I don't think so.
But I do need to update sometime. And you're like, oh, god damn it. I do have a message. How are you on yogurt?
From your fiance, or is this very confusing?
This is from my real estate agent. No, it's from the fiance. What the hell, Travis?
From your boss.
Joe Cole, Fox 21.
Joe Cole sends you a text.
How are you on yogurt? Good.
You got so much
boss
down
man.
at the station. Like,
oh, I'll take some. Don't get me wrong. If you're giving away yogurt.
Come on now, yeah. What a magical workplace.
Today we covered Sausage Fest.
Oh.
They talked to Soul Sausage Food Truck, who is genuinely one of the better food trucks here in town. I like their stuff. They have, despite the name, they have excellent burgers. Oh, I'm in space now.
Good job.
Let's go ahead and turn those off. I am 18 kilometers away. I will be with you momentarily. Oh God, assuming I'm pointed at the right thing. Holloway Joe. Yes, I am.
That's me.
That's definitely you. Let's take a look at the Earth down below and make a point of showing you the incredibly rough area we came from and all the rough area around it. Like, there might be grassland over there. That might be what that is. But, like, I landed in a rough spot. Brisbee landed in a rough spot. And then we're just like, fuck it. Let's go to space and choose our own place. And from here, we should be able to actually go do neat stuff on, like, Europa and Mars and crap. Especially because we won't have gravity to contend with. We'll just, you know... We can burn a direction, and then as soon as we're up to speed, we can just fucking jump. Assuming we find platinum, which... I think it's on the moon?
I think you can find platinum in asteroids, too.
You think so? Okay. There's our moon. Unassuming. A bitch. Tiny bitch.
Hey,
We're gonna
be
fuck up
nice
that
to
moon.
it.
We're gonna fuck
Leave
up
it.
that moon.
Hey. It tries very hard. It's a very cute moon.
6 out of 10. Alright. I don't know why I'm being so mean to the moon.
I did it. I managed to get a connector built before you got here.
You've done this twice now. Damn it. On the other hand, we could use a connector for the Kepri, so...
Especially because you can come up here with actual drills.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't want to build too much more off of this, you know, thrown together setup we have here. I'd rather actually get a layout figured out, at least a rudimentary one. Because this was only going to be temporary anyways.
You're completely right.
I know, I'm right about everything. It's okay, you can admit it.
I don't know that I can. My pride won't let me. I am also very proud of the spot we picked. It is incredibly fun.
You're coming in hot.
I'm fine. I'm doing the thing where I drift in. So that's Holloway Joe. He is orange.
He is orange. He's kind of built like a tower because how the cockpit is on top is actually facing forward. So it flies forward with that. You see where the drill is in front?
Yeah.
That's the front side. So it flies very weird, but it works for what I needed to do.
That's fair. There are no aerodynamics in space. Which is how the Alliance gets away with their ugly-ass base-looking thing. I see you have a connector. Do you want me to connect up so I can transfer all the shit to our non-existent cargo container? Never mind. We'll just do it on foot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I have the crap to make a couple small cargo containers on my ship over here. I just haven't put them down yet. You hit the ground, go boom.
Do not notice me doing that. You were not supposed to see. It was going to be a surprise when the ship was damaged. Alright. Let's go see what I did. And away we float.
Probably nothing unless you were hitting really hard.
No, I don't think I did anything. Especially considering I hit a landing gear and a drill, probably two of the most strong blocks in the game. Okay. So, let's get to work.
Alright, need this antenna on.
Let me pull out a block so I can color coordinate with what our current base color is, which is gray.
It's gray, but it doesn't have to stay gray.
I like gray.
I turn the antenna off. It goes from 20 hours to 7 days.
Okay, we have gray.
I mean, we could try and do kind of a gray scheme. I was thinking maybe we could just kind of, just based on how a lot of, like, stations end up in kind of like sci-fi settings, we could do like a gray with like a color as an accent, like a green or a red or something.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Well, and the connectors already have a yellow stripe. Maybe we should just go silver and yellow.
Okay.
I'm actually down for that. Besides, it has kind of a caution thing, and everything about being in space is kind of caution-y. I'm fine with that. Let's see. Where do I even begin?
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's figuring out where in the world to start with this, but also we will need more iron.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Like, I can go mining, I guess. It doesn't matter to me, but you're going to be a lot better at it in your ship than I am in mine.
That's fine. I don't know why Gerald isn't connected to other things. That's honestly starting to piss me off. We must have done something wrong.
What is Gerald specifically?
Gerald is the cargo container directly below the cockpits.
Cockpit?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it has something to do... We might have put it on so that whatever size didn't match up or something and didn't realize it.
I'm starting to think that.
I did that building this ship because I didn't have one area set up right, so I couldn't get hydrogen through and had to figure out where it was.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if we did that. You know what? They are connected, but it's not a big. It's a small.
Which means that some things won't be able to travel through that.
Components can't go through, but stuff like oxygen and bullets can. Also raw materials, which is nice. You know, it just occurred to me this might not be how you wanted to do solar panels, but I think it's funny. It's reaching towards the sun for more solar panels.
I mean... Wait, what do you mean? Which one? Where what? Oh, like that? Yeah, that's obnoxious AF, and I will probably change that later, because that doesn't look like anything anyone would ever make.
See, in my mind, it's reaching out of the hole towards, like, more sunlight, but I can see why you would literally hate it. Alright, hopping back in for a recharge. Oh my god. Alright, so that's Gerald empty with the exception of the cobalt, which I guess I'll go ahead and walk down to our assembler real quick. Yeah, it doesn't need to go in the refinery. I feel like that would be redundant. Assembler. Access denied. Can I fucking help you?
Oh, do I need to check the settings on this?
I guess you do, huh? Boy, that's really rude when we're on the same side.
Alright, let's see.
Thought that was weird.
Use compare system.
You know, I thought I built some of this. This is really mean.
Assembler. Cooperative mode. Can you use it now?
No, cooperative means it'll use other assemblers to produce what it's producing.
Share block, no share. Share with my faction.
There you go.
Interesting.
Alright, we have 1K cobalt in the assembler. Now
Nice.
we can metal grid.
Now we have way more cobalt than anything else here, which is very silly.
Well, I don't want to go get more cobalt anytime soon.
It's very fair.
And that still leaves 2K at new base, so
Okay.
At least. That was just what was in the basic assembler, which, as you may recall, is turned off. Wait, is the basic assembler turned off, or is it just the basic refinery? It's whatever. Sometimes I like walking off of things in space and seeing where it throws me. Have you seen the video of the astronaut back on Earth doing an interview? And he keeps putting things up at about eye level and letting go of them and is perplexed when they fall straight to the Earth.
Yeah, that's just weird muscle memory.
It is. The fact that when he drops the pin, he looks up is great. Medical components. Are you already working on the... Oh, no, I put them in 2 different boxes on accident. Okay.
I haven't been doing anything. I put together a connector and then went for a nap in the ship.
Ah. Oh, did you make me another connector, or is that just a connector?
That's just a connector.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be a lot harder for me to connect to it because I don't have a thruster on the top of my ship.
Right. God, do we want to start making this a base, or should I just start throwing on chunks again?
We should probably start making it a base. I don't want to just build out whatever. Though, to be honest, if we want to, we can have our industrial setup outside and not necessarily have it be super well put together and just have it be accessible from the inside. My old base on our old server, my entire refinery and assembler setup and all that was hidden behind the wall. I would literally just access it from one conveyor port that led into where my main living area was.
Right. I remember that. That was actually really smart. God, walking back there was horrifying. It was just a mess of tubes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out what we do about the medical room then, because I grabbed us a medical room.
You're carrying an entire medical room?
I mean,
Whoa!
Did you just... Did you...
I just push you and you just go flying away.
Okay, bye! Taking an energy nap. Okay. That's what all naps are.
Because the other thing is that we got to go do some mining if we actually want to start building a base. If we want to have an
we
enclosed
got to have
area
the
with an
iron.
airlock, yeah, we got to get enough iron.
Mostly.
Which would be a lot easier to do in the Capri, probably, unless you want me to try and get a thruster put on the ship up there.
Well, and that's the thing, is what all shit did I bring? Because some of that was already on there. You know what? Let's build some cargo containers, put this shit away, and make things as needed. But I know we have the stuff for a medical room, so I'm going to try and put a medical room on it real quick.
Okay. Well, the other thing I was going to say was that you can technically, just throw crap in the assembler for storage. It doesn't matter.
True, but... Sorry.
Wow.
I don't know where the fuck that came from. True, but burp.
However, let me counter that in the following way.
If I might counter your thought process, garp. Fuck.
Here, I'll make you a small cargo container.
Interior plate. Oh god, I don't see any interior plate. We're all gonna die.
What's wrong, buddy?
We don't have interior plate. We're gonna die.
Buddy?
That's what was in the connector. God damn it. Alright, so we don't have the stuff for a medical room.
Oh. Okay.
I wondered what all those metal grids and interior plates were back in the connector on fucking Earth.
Well, as long as you got the medical components, that's really the important part.
Yeah, no, we have that.
You don't have to be sad, buddy.
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Depression. I didn't take my pill today. Let's go do that real quick. May as well just zoom out and let you see what Brisbee's doing. Are you making fried chicken, baby dog? Is that what that awesome smell is? Yeah. Mommy will be back here soon, I'm sure. Almost fell over. All right. Welp.
If we go get some iron and nickel, we have the cobalt up here to make metal grids, so we're not totally hosed.
All right, cool. I'm gonna make one interior plate so I can place this fucking medical room.
And I made you a cargo container. Doesn't matter now, but I made you a cargo container.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it does still matter. I have a lot of shit on the Kepri we need to move before we mine.
And so far, the small reactor's gone from 21 uranium to 20.9.
Oh, good. See, I knew
And
it
that-
burned really slow.
Yeah, it's going to burn more when we have constant processes going, but...
That's true. Where the fuck? Okay,
like,
I think
you know,
that's
when we slap down an LCD panel with Paul Blart on it.
Yeah, right. Horrifying crunching noises as I sprint across the landscape. Grab all this generic bullshit. See how much of it needs. What I don't need, I'll immediately throw into the cargo container. Fuck off, unknown signal. We're busy. Alright, that requires a massive fuck ton of interior plate. No, other way around. I know I'm forgetting commands for putting stuff into containers. I still don't remember how to jump rovers. Yeah,
I
see?
don't remember either.
Oh, I have 80 power cells here, which implies that we were going to make batteries.
It might be worth it anyways just to slap down a battery and see how that works with the reactor anyways.
That might be wise.
Because
at the time I thought we were only going solar, and by the time I got back on, you'd put uranium power on it, so...
Because on the one hand, it used up the reactor, but on the other hand, power's power. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
Yeah, exactly. As long as we have the power, we were gonna use all of it anyway.
Not to mention, considering the reactor puts off 15 megawatts, it should charge a battery in no time.
Yo, yeah. At that point, it'll genuinely just be good to have extra power. So, I'm still running medical components back and forth because they're that heavy.
Yeah, they are.
But
I'm just gonna watch you and laugh.
I was wondering what the fuck you were up to. Yeah, we need metal grids and interior plates. That's the real problem right now. At least for a medical room, which we don't absolutely need, honestly.
TBH, I'm very tempted to just stay up here. I have a cryopod on Holloway Joe.
So you can make a small cryopod.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Made a small cryopod and slapped it on there and made sure it had access to a vent, like...
Well, we do have ice right outside. That's another reason I'm so proud of this spot.
Mm-hmm. We've actually got, what, like a couple sources of ice here. We've got ice.
Yeah, there it is. In fact, I parked right next to it.
Did you actually get an ore detector on this?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's on, but I did. It's right between the cockpits.
Oh, my energy's getting low.
Probably should have just hit K instead of group. Yeah, it's on. Range is only 25 meters. There we go. God, ore detectors are fucking useless. Oh, what else did I grab stuff for? Oh yeah, battery. So let's go ahead and build a couple batteries. Space Herbajerz. Grab some power cells, some steel plate. I'm pretty sure there's steel plate. Make sure we put them in a place where it won't affect anything really. I guess I could put it...
Also, I appreciate that it would have been interesting to try and build a base around this little weird nubbin, but when you think about the size of the blocks, you realize it would be very impractical to try and do that.
Oh, absolutely. How many power cells?
maybe,
Oh,
like-
it's just one. Okay.
We could maybe, like, build up it if we wanted to and, like, extend off it, but I don't really think I don't think it makes sense to do.
If we could just make the gravity down, we could genuinely just make a tunnel all the way around the thing.
I don't know what you mean by make the gravity down.
You know what? That's fair.
Gravity,
if
my
we centered...
understanding,
Okay.
my understanding of gravity and space engineers is that it sets it out in a plane from where the gravity generator is built. So if you think that you put down a gravity generator and then there's just like a rectangular plane underneath it, or like a square plane underneath it, it'll set gravity to that point, to that plane. And then if you go outside that, then you go back into anti-gravity, or you go
So
into
it's
zero
straight up and
gravity.
down within the gravity's area.
I believe so.
Okay. My hope was that it would have been centered. Like, the gravity itself would have been... how do I put that?
Centered around a spot.
Yeah, it would have been essentially the core of a planet.
And I'm trying to think, because I know there's there's two different kinds of gravity generators. There's one that's just called gravity generator, and there's one that's called spherical gravity generator.
Oh.
And I
Maybe
don't know
spherical
if
is what we
you're
need.
looking for, but
Yeah.
that wouldn't make a lot of sense anyways, because it'd have to be... I don't know how that would work in terms of physics of this game. My brain can't really comprehend that. Battery.
Oh, is it functional? Oh, it is. Awesome.
The battery will be fully recharged in 13 minutes.
I mean, we could always turn off the nuke reactor if we want to, right?
Yeah, but that's what's charging it.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, if we're having a sunny day and we want to charge the battery that way, why not?
Yeah.
Sunny day. Like, there's weather. Alright, so I clearly have the stuff for another thing, but I don't remember what the hell it was. 2 displays, some motors, computer, construction components, large steel tubes. That should be a pretty good indicator.
Outside of the displays, no, that's not a connector. It's connectors. Small steel tubes.
Also, a shit ton of steel plate. We may have just brought extra steel plate.
Probably.
So what you're saying is you need a harvest of stone.
Yes.
Okay.
Please. I'm begging you. Oh, there's a military escort up there. That's probably not good.
That's probably not ideal. I'd rather not go fight it. Like, I know we have guns, but I don't know how effective they are. Alright, with this last batch of steel plates, the Kepri is empty.
Neat.
Alright, I guess I will go mine. Go ahead and load my gun in case that ever becomes relevant. Where is he? He's not on my radar.
Ship?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
see...
it's because it's white.
Well, one is. One isn't, at least on my screen. SPRT military escort.
Yeah, that's white on my screen.
Oh, maybe they like you.
Yeah, I think I destroyed enough boxes that were neutral. The pirates are like, oh, that guy's one of us. It's fine. He's
Cool.
cool.
On mining adventure.
Yeah. Let's see here. Lights, antenna, thrusters, and unlock. Unlock. What is going on? Oh, okay, there we go.
I think it had something to do with your, you had one landing gear that was close to being locked but wasn't, and then one that was, and it might have been alternating them.
I think it was.
So I've been trying not to mine our asteroid specifically, I've just been hitting the ones around us.
Do we have any ores we could pick up while we're also doing this? Silicon or nickel or something?
I mean, there's nickel out here, but we're better off just getting stone for right now. We need iron more than anything.
Well, if we mine at nickel, we'll also get stone, so... Yeah, I see some stuff there. What is that, ice? Yeah. Ah,
There's
gold.
like nickel on top.
Is that nickel?
I think so.
I thought it was gold.
Looks like nickel to me. You
Nickels.
don't have your ore detector on, do you?
No, I do.
Oh, you do. You have its range turned down.
Yeah. What do you mean turned down? It should be at 50.
I just turned it to 50.
Oh, okay. Maybe I clicked out wrong.
Yeah, see, that's nickel.
Okay, let me see how close I am. Not horribly.
You are not close yet.
Drinking nickel. Just kind of wiggle around. Ah, yum, 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 yum. Ah, yum, 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 yum. Should also
Num, num, num.
should also be noted, I don't think I have any ice left on the Kepri.
You did not. I checked earlier.
Okay. Which is incredible. We had a lot of fucking ice on this thing. Is that Xeno talking at us? Or am I the only one getting Facebook notifications? I meant to message
I think
Xeno
it's me.
today, and I didn't get around to it.
How much you gonna load up, boy?
Probably about this. Let's clean off this edge here, and then I'm good. Oop.
Because there's not gravity to tell you your ship's too heavy, but you're gonna
But our
figure it
ship
out in a
is too
hurry if-
heavy.
You're gonna figure it out in a hurry when you can't stop.
No, this is about right. I want to say we don't get above 80,000 in this thing. Three-dimensional gravity, or flying, suits me.
Fair.
Where's our base? I seem to have lost it.
Gone forever.
Oh, it's behind us.
It's 2R. Yeah, you're getting there. There you go.
Ooh. Did you check to see how much stone we got?
It was not that much. Let's see. Like 5,000
Bullshit. Is that all?
compared to the 30,000 nickel we got.
Okay, so maybe these veins mean more in space. Maybe my mining on Earth was incredibly inefficient.
Now imagine grabbing this stuff 2,000 at a time and loading it in a refinery, because that's what I was doing to get that connector built.
God.
And it sucked.
Yeah, I figured. Are you kidding? Stop. Fucking bratty ass landing gear.
It's like, we're here. Oh no, you were over it. Go back to the left.
Oh.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
Then
Down,
forward
maybe?
a little
No.
bit forward, a little bit. Yeah, a little more. Now you can go down.
There we go. Sorry. Delicate procedure. She's gone.
Rip.
And turn that off. Awesome. We did it. A semi-successful mining trip. I am lagging like a motherfucker, though.
So am I. Or maybe I just couldn't walk across there.
Oh no, it's my mother. Alright. Yeah, no, it's not letting me walk for some reason.
Bonk.
Instead of just activating the boots, I bonked off stupidly. Take a look at the refinery real quick. It's working on that nickel. Oh, okay, yeah, see, Space Container Gerald has 12,000 stone in it. That'll help a lot. Alright. I'm gonna go check on the woman folk. I will be back.
Torn my hands colored with RTV. Silence cup of sounds of changing tools. Cuts treated with dirt and antifreeze. A task of steel and plastic for this fool. I'll pay with soul for every small mistake. Strip threads and rounded bolts to see them through. Determined that this one the yards won't take. Swear nobody loves you like I do. Heart not of gold, but bitter, black and old. Sounds the heavens couldn't quite contain. Machine and tool for art that sits so cold. Canvas given motion once again. I'll keep you clean and safe, so when I'm through, you'll find someone who loves you like I do. Go be an asshole somewhere else.
Welcome back, everybody.
Go find another thread to trash. Go find another group to stew in. Go be a bigot somewhere else.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Star and Friends.
Also, Brisbee should be talking to you confused in the headset.
Oh, yes, let me find the headset before I continue to embarrass myself.
Yeah, I forget how jury-rigged my setup is.
It's fucking amazing, babe. Hello.
Hello.
There you are. How are you?
I'm good. How are you and your dulcet tones?
Me and my dulcet tones are extravagantly well, darling. Thank you. I just got 2,000 walks, so I'm pretty excited.
That is exciting.
Is that the equipment in the game that I hear?
Probably.
Sounds like mining equipment.
Like a
It's our refinery
Yeah.
running.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
yeah.
That's the refinery working.
I was close. Christ, it's hot in here, though. Refinery? You mean I need to be fine again? Ooh. Ooh. Lame joke. Hi.
Hi.
I'm smelling my chopsticks.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. They smell like wood.
That checks out. Don't ASMR my poor fucking people.
It's okay, I'm not one of those ASMR people who think smacking is the best sound in the world. They're like, hey, listen to me eat. And I'm like, I'd rather die. Of course, the best option here is to kill you.
Wow.
It's never a payment option.
How would you like to pay your rent this month in murder? You're full of blood.
Candy is watching me struggle with the knot on top of the takeout.
I love the guys at 2000 Walk. They're just the sweetest. So, I kind of pulled a stupid because I am PMS brain right now. Oh, who am I kidding? It's a straight up period brain. And, I put the tip on the receipt, but I forgot to actually sign the receipt. And the guy actually ran it out to me, and he barely speaks English. He ran it out to me and was like, sign. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And so we did this flurry of apologizing to each other. It was really fun. But it was so sweet. It was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come out here and make you stop driving. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I should have signed it the first time. You should have apologized for the knot, though. Carlin's struggling. Lido. What?
Oh, why would that make it better?
Just tear the bag. I don't save those anymore. I'm tired of them.
Smells amazing.
Doesn't it? Mine should be on top. Yours is on the bottom, I think.
Okay. Well then, yeah, you can take yours and go eat.
Okay. You've been listening to Star Radio. With crunching. Here you go. The weirdness is over. Or is it just beginning? It looks like he only gave you one of those things instead of two. One for that and one for that.
Take it.
Are you sure? Because the other
Unless
one's
you've got me sweet and sour chicken. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about my fiance. Wow. So what have I missed, Brisbee?
I got a load of stone in this thing. I'm trying to figure out how in the world I would actually get it on the connector.
So do you need me out of the way? Is that what I'm hearing?
Maybe.
Let me check and see if this is empty.
For the
Nope.
record, it was not 12.4K in Gerald. It was 12.4.
Sorry. That's what I get for having self-esteem.
Same.
Hold on, I'm trying to unload Capri real quick. Cockpit. Alpha, Bravo, Gerald. Is the connectorator empty? I think it is. Okay. I think I'm good to move. Damn it, me. Wrong button. Right, I need 9 and 4. Whoop. Hearing a lot of engines fire off all at once. Also, I'm having trouble getting oxygen, so that's fun.
That's not good.
Yeah, when I hopped down in my ship, I didn't replenish my oxygen, and I was like, oh, really thought that was a given. Oh, because I don't have any fucking I don't have any ice.
Yeah, if you don't have any ice and the oxygen tank runs out.
Cool, 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 cool. Alright, I think I might be living on borrowed time.
Go get some more ice.
That's fine. I'm fine. Okay, it's parked. Yeah, we're good.
This is so hard to do without being able to just descend.
I can't even imagine. Can I push you?
That would break our ships. Don't even try that.
Well, I didn't say in the ship.
Yeah, please don't. You're gonna distract me. I'm trying to get this right.
Whoa, okay. Oh, okay.
All that it was for a second, and then the jerking from the magnetic connection pulled it off.
Wow. Nice. Jerked it off, you might say. 60 metal grid, if you're not already making that.
There we go.
Well, we already have some metal grid. Did you have a project you were working on, or?
I was making the metal grid for the medical room.
Ah, perfect. So 44 metal grid, 4 metal grid. I need another 12. There are no assemblers on this ship.
Also, I don't seem to have a waypoint for the uranium, which either means I forgot to mark it or...
Missing items. What is it? Missing iron? I think it's missing iron. Okay. Damn it. Accidentally pushed you out of the way, and now we're both stuck.
Do you have a waypoint for the uranium?
Yeah, no. Let me look. Yes,
yeah,
I do.
It's called Screw You.
There it is. 20 kilometers that way. Oh yeah, duh. I can just share it with you. What am I doing?
Yeah, that was what I was hoping you do, but...
But, you know, if you want to be weird, that's fine. The hell was that noise? I also need a fuck ton of interior plate. 239.
Yeah, the reason I asked is because
108.
charging the ships as well as that battery and all that has gotten us down to 17.7, so it's used up 3-ish, almost 4 ingots now.
Wow.
Of the
okay.
21 we had in there, so it wasn't a lot to begin with, but...
Yeah, there's the rest of the metal grid. Awesome.
If you need oxygen, you can sit in my ship for a sec.
I'm good for the moment. I still have...
For the record, I've never even touched any of my oxygen bottles I brought with me.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have 2 oxygen bottles on me, so... Let's go ahead and just close out of Facebook on this real quick. There we go. We did it.
We have a medical room.
Yep, it won't be very well protected, but it will work.
What is happening? Why did you build it this way?
To connect it without using connectors.
I see.
Besides,
It's
we're in space.
space.
Yeah,
there's no up. It's space.
exactly. Who gives a shit?
Also, there's no ice in this network, which also means you're taking ice from my ship, which I don't care about necessarily, just letting you know.
I'll go mine some ice real quick. I'm actually down for that. Space ice. I'm sure I'm driving somebody nuts by not turning on my lights. Truth be told, I can't give a fuck.
I built the interior plates for the medical room.
It is a medical condition. Should be ice just floating off of. There we go. Is that it? I guess so. That was very weird. For real? What the fuck did I access? The medical room. What? Whatever. Oh, do we have an O2H2 generator on this thing yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do. I think that was the other thing I brought. Right, it was. I remember now. Oh, why are you glowing?
Am I glowing?
Yeah, you're Iron Manning. You've got a thing on your chest.
Oh, that's my jetpack.
I can see your jetpack through you?
It might be
Oh,
something
no,
about
I
this-
see. It's the one on the front so you can go backwards. Got it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hold on. Turn on your jetpack. Let me see if I can see it on you.
Hold on. Loop.
Yeah.
That's all it is? Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Classic Meta O2H2 built into the ground? I think so. Let's see here. This takes steel plate. Of course it does. Which is good, because we have a shit ton of steel plate. We have an embarrassing amount of steel plate. That's what I need the large steel tubes for. Awesome. Alright, 5 construction components, 2 large steel tubes. Or I could do that thing you taught me.
It's up to you. Play the game how you want to, my friend.
Nope. That was a better idea. Alright. Now, did that connect stuff to it? Is there suddenly ice in here? Yes. Awesome. So now, when I walk up to the sassy doctor...
Is that the name of a bar?
It should be. I was just thinking of, what is that, Deep Space Nine, where the doctor's a hologram? Tell him I need oxygen. He'll actually give me some. Alright, we've established a basic thing for living. Bitchin'.
That is good.
I'm gonna turn off my mic briefly and eat. What else do we have to do, Brisbee, before I go radio silent for a second?
Make lots of steel plates.
Well, we have plenty of those, honestly. Like, look in the cargo container.
730. It's not a bad start.
Yeah, you're right. It is just a start, considering how much we're gonna need. See? See? I'm not entirely stupid for how I did the solar panels. Only some of them are being hit.
Yeah, no, I know that they function. It's just aesthetics is what I'm talking about.
Aesthetically, it's fucking hideous. Our one battery is very much charged.
Alright. I also have the thruster I need on my ship now, so it isn't.
Hallelujah. Suppose putting another connector on it would be good, but honestly I would put it off of the side, which would require a junction, which would disconnect your ship, so...
Well, I might be about to go grab uranium anyway, so...
Yeah, maybe now's the time to do that.
Let me make sure this thing's empty, or mostly empty of stuff. Still got ice on, it's being filched, but that's it. Alright, we're good.
I mean, you could go take the Kepri if you want. It being the slightly better mining ship.
Why are you not lifting off? Oh, because my thrusters aren't on. That'd be good.
I missed.
What are you doing?
Trying to attach using magnets. Instead, I'm just going to kill myself on your hydrogen thrusters.
Probably.
Alright, so yeah, let's do that real quick. Because I want a connector here. Right? Yeah. No, is it just gonna... Oh, it's gonna float perfectly in space. I love space. Oof. Except the whole walking thing. I'm honestly getting tired of floating everywhere. Like, it's nice at first, but man, it's getting old. Alright, there we go.
And you didn't want gravity in our base.
I'm maybe if there's flat surfaces, it'll be better.
Probably not. You're going to end up walking up the wall and doors on accident all the time.
You're right. When you're right, you're right. Alright, I need a conveyor junction. Conveyor junctions are one of those weird things I didn't want to use early on, and now I'm absolutely in love with.
I just wish they would make flippin' T-section conveyors. I don't know why that's so hard for them to do. I think it'd look a lot more aesthetically pleasing to have T-sections as opposed to
I see what
boxes.
you're saying. Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. I'm gonna have to remake all that, though, aren't I? Dang it. Wait, did that reconnect? No, there's no fucking way. Let's see if it's the same color if I make one on the other side. It's the same color. Okay. Supposedly your connector works, even though I didn't reapply it. Alright, well then I need the stuff for a connector and another conveyor. Wait, yeah, that's it. That's the stuff.
That's the ticket.
She's clearly still watching Frasier.
How does Frasier work?
Well, you see, Niles and Frasier are both psychologists, but that means they overthink things or miss the obvious. So their dad, Martin, comes in with the simple stuff that makes sense.
Oh.
Also, Niles is in love with their housekeeper, and Roz is a slutty producer.
I see.
That's most of the show, actually, now that I think about it.
So we're meant to laugh at the collegiate-educated people because they don't understand how normies work.
There are a few jokes like that, yeah.
So it's like...
They do a surprising job of keeping it fresh over however many seasons, like 8.
So what you're saying is it's like sophisticated Big Bang Theory.
I don't like it when you say it that way. They're actually all good to each other. They want to see each other succeed. Let's put it that way.
Fair.
When Frasier does something douchey to get a girl, it backfires on him.
Aha.
Which, you know, progress compared to Big Bang Theory. And it did kind of... It's weird, because it went from being a show about two psychologists having different jobs to them constantly looking... It became... At some point in the medium seasons, in the middle seasons, it became How I Met Your Mother. Now, kids, this chick had a massive rack, and it was, like, distracting. Why are you telling your children this?
Dad, please. Ted's
I'm-
like, no, listen.
No, this is all important to the story. This sounds like a one-off. She was, but it was great.
Ted's slightly scotch drunk. He's like, no, shut up. We're going to talk about the girl with the big rack. Kids can't leave. You're going to be grounded all summer.
Uncle Barney was like really into this chick. We're talking about her. This is honestly my biggest problem with that fucking show.
How I Met Your Mother, I watched through once. Don't get me wrong. There were definitely points where it's an enjoyable show, but it's got a lot of problems. Because by the time you get through towards the end of the show, you realize most of these characters are not good people. And they're trying to make them seem like good people. Compared to something like, you know, It's Always Sunny, which is unapologetic about how terrible the people are.
Yeah, that's basically the plot.
But How I Met Your Mother, you're like, wow. It's not that they're bad people, like evil or, you know, it's that they're selfish. It's that almost everyone on the show, except for Marshall, is selfish.
Yeah, even Lily, who's supposed to be the good kid, she has her moments.
Well, a lot of what her stuff is being selfish in how she approaches that relationship and what she puts Marshall through for herself.
Because she wants to be an artist, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing where Marshall's working on his law career and, like, gets the opportunity to be a judge, and Lily's like, no, but what about Lily?
She's very Mabel in that aspect. I'm gonna go get some stone, because the thing we're short on is iron again. I'm just kind of flying around looking for other things we might need. Ore detector's not picking up on anything fun. It might just have to be a stone run.
It's not gonna hurt at this point.
It really won't.
Or will it?
Alright, let me find a knob to dig down. There's a good spot. Well, I'm not as close as I thought I was to the surface. I thought I was really skirting this fucker. Isn't moon rock like a specific kind of rock that's like not great for... The dust itself is poisonous, isn't it?
I think so. I don't know. You have to ask a geologist.
We don't know any of those.
I don't know any of those. Wait, why are these on? I told you off. Dang thrusters. Trying to make a mockery of me.
Yes, that was their goal. Also, that is a surprising amount of Frasier is him trying to be hoity-toity.
Yeah.
What's an interesting aspect I tend to forget more often than not is it takes place in Seattle. Like, his loft straight out looks up... Sorry. His loft straight up looks out over the Space Needle.
Yeah. That's actually a point that a lot of people from Seattle will talk about a lot, is that based on the layout of the city, the view that Frasier has from his loft is impossible.
I kind of figured. There wouldn't be a loft pointed at the Space Needle like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm coming back with a fuck ton of stone. We should be good for a moment.
Also, one other consideration for battery life on ships in terms of your antenna, and it's up to you, but
Oh,
the
mine's off
maximum
right now.
the maximum broadcast range on the antenna is 50,000 meters. Consider that means 50 kilometers. The uranium is 20 kilometers away from us.
Hmm.
What I'm saying is that when you have it at that high of power, do you really think it needs to be that high? Like,
So I fucked up.
what'd you do?
We've got to rebuild your connector.
Oh, did you destroy it?
So, because it was yellow, I thought it was connected. And, man, that's annoying.
The end.
No, that's basically it. I thought it was connected. I flew off to go get stuff to make the other connector. And in that time, the original connector despawned because it wasn't technically powered.
I see.
Yeah, I'm pretty angry with myself for that one. But
It's
you
very
get...
weird.
Yeah, I know.
It despawned?
It despawned because it was technically trash.
That's wild.
Came back and was like, where the hell's the other connector? Am I coming at it from the wrong angle? Like... So at the moment, I am hand-flying stone over so we can finish the current connector. Where is the refinery? There it is. I don't see a direct way to get to the refinery. I'm kind of angry at that, too. Should really put away the random crap I have in my pockets. Yeah, we're good on nickel for a while, me.
Ah, yes, you, my favorite person.
Aw. That seems unlikely.
I'm joking. Do we really not have the parts with what's in the cargo container to do this?
I don't know. Try again.
Looks like we're missing some construction components, but that's it.
Oh, good. Well, in that case, let me cancel the rest of that stuff in the assembler. What you doing there, girlfriend? Oh, that thing I should have done earlier, probably. You think that would be enough stone, but then you'd be wrong, so...
Still confused why my Q and E rotation sometimes doesn't work on this ship. Is that like a
very odd.
gyroscope issue?
Maybe? Do you not have a gyro?
I have 2 gyros.
Okay. Are there puppies fighting, Candy? Can you hear them? Such a version of dogs fighting, Brisbee. Whoa, 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 whoa.
My gosh, there's still that much nickel in here?
Yeah. I'm as surprised as you are, honestly. Which is to say it all. check my last text. It's from you at 4:20. It says good. Good. Like diarrhea through an old man's khakis.
What?
I have a lot of experience with that, Palpatine.
No. No.
No. No, you know Emperor Palpatine uses the Force to keep the poop in his butt.
Okay.
That's a dark side ability.
That is a dark side ability.
I'm gonna ignore this entire conversation. We are not actually getting uranium to go from our refinery into the nuclear reactor.
It's not? It's just sitting in the refiner?
I might have set it up wrong. Then again, I was just trying to... Also depends on if we're going to leave that out here. But I think at this point we're kind of settled on having a weird industrial setup outside separate from the base, or are we going to dismantle all this at some point?
I don't know. I'm torn, because the medical room needs to be inside.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, you can warm ourselves by the sun.
Do we actually go from freezing if we look at the sun?
Absolutely not. That's not how space works.
Really? Because I thought with no atmosphere you'd start to boil.
I think so. I don't know. I think it has something to do with also the fact that we're on a surface, maybe.
Yeah, it should be reflecting the heat back up at us.
I don't know.
Fuck off, unknown signal. Don't do it. I don't know who would win, but I also don't want to find out.
It's fair.
Well, now I need to make another fucking connector and conveyor.
If it helps, baby Jesus loves you.
Not a whole lot, but I appreciate it.
I'm wondering if that's the only conveyor on the reactor. I wonder if I lose any parts when I destroy it. Hopefully it's not like a battery.
Yeah, I don't actually
imagine it
know.
would be.
Is that not a conveyor on the bottom?
I thought it was, but I might be wrong.
May also not be attached to a conveyor port on the assembler if the cargo container is. I do not remember there being two open conveyor ports on an assembler. Shit. You know, we really ought to put modules on this refiner.
Well, yeah, eventually. I didn't set this up in a way that would make sense. I was just like,
Yeah,
well,
no, that's fair.
figure it out later.
That's totally
That was
fair.
the point.
So I need a connector, a curved connector, and a conveyor. Well, no, sorry, conveyor connector. Got it. In fact, let's take that out of inventory first. I need one of these, one of these, and one of these. Did that even work? I'll just drift this way, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, but did you try? Okay.
So, given that the wiki specifically mentions how power cells become scrap when you destroy a battery, but doesn't say anything about the reactor, I think I can destroy this reactor and replace it.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong, then crucify me.
Okay.
Let me take these ingots out and store them. Stuff will probably shut down for a second, I'm sorry.
We have solar power and batteries, it's fine. And that's not me saying the usual, it's fine. Like, it is genuinely fine.
Right, because we did charge up a battery, so... Oh, don't do this. It's gonna play the inventory full game. Hold on.
Oh, that's shit. I hate that game.
Most annoying thing in the world, though. I can't carry everything. Oh no, what are you gonna
I
do?
need 40 construction components. Better fling myself at the ground. Oof. Do we have 40 construction components sitting around somewhere? No, but we have 2 different stacks.
Oh, it's because that's a small one at the bottom. So maybe if I put it on top of the cargo container.
Yeah, I don't see why not at this point. Doros has 40 construction components right here, buddy. Boy, that's...
Oh, man.
I ruined his pickup line. I'm so sorry. Hi, Doros. Your pickup lines need work. Although, you know what? If you were flirting with an astronaut, it might work. I don't know. I just wear the T-shirt. I don't go to the meetings. I need 13 interior plate per, so 26.
So yeah, it's working now because it already automatically pulled the uranium and gets back into it.
Good. Good thing this is an engineering game.
Oh, I painted this wrong.
What, to
I
make
had
sure
to.
no women will ever be attracted to me? Haha, it's too late for that, and I don't understand it. I need one more.
Can't repaint this reactor. Let me repaint the reactor. Fine. It'll just stay sinister and black then.
Need 14 more construction components. I miscounted. NASA would be proud. At some point, I'd like to steal Bar's bow, but it doesn't have to be anytime soon. Oh, are you guys gonna go do something?
Oh, we're setting up that the projector. We're trying to get the screen set up.
Okay.
We gotta install brackets to install the projector in the roof. It's kind of a pain, actually.
I actually meant interior plates, so 26 interior plates. So that's gonna be like actual power tool kind of work. Well, and I have lunch to eat eventually.
It is 5:23. It is not lunchtime.
I had grits for breakfast. Afternoon. Alright, I know how a landing pad.
Gosh, there's a
Probably.
lot of things set on this side over here.
What do you mean?
I got in your cockpit. I have all your buttons over here.
Yeah. No, I have a full fucking bar.
Yeah, you do. Alright. I just want to be a prat. I haven't actually flown this thing yet.
No, go ahead.
Boy, you have a lot of stuff on here right now.
Yeah, no, that's another reason I was building the connector so fast. On the other hand, it gyros very well.
Yeah, it does. Hold on. I'm looking at this wrong.
Good.
Where's the locking button?
4. You can back up a little bit. Back to your right. Back up a little bit. There you go.
4. Alright.
My connector is always 4. I don't know why.
Weird. My connector's always 1.
3 screws worth, yeah. It is 5:30. It is not lunchtime. Oh, thanks, Barspo. I'm glad you guys agree on that. Oh god, I missed. I went to jump for the medical room and fucking missed.
Interesting. Why did the small reactor stop pulling uranium ingots?
Is it full?
No.
No, it is not.
I don't know. Sounds like problems for future Brisbee to deal with.
Because you can put more in it. I just did that physically. I'm not super sure where I'm standing.
Because we know it did work because I pulled them out to start filling it.
Exactly. Oh, you left left the hydros on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No biggie.
I'll figure out which one it is. It's 9 because that was how I turned them on.
Yep.
Hey, I left my thrusters on too.
Beginning to see a trend here. Did we even do that at the right angle? I mean, I guess it's getting sun.
What, the solar panels?
Yeah, because it's like, it's kind of head on at them right now.
Yeah, realistically, the solar panels should actually probably face out from this asteroid. Because that's usually where the sun hits.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'm probably going to go help Daros with this thing.
Okay. Well, I could stand to eat real quick, so... I guess I am going to drift into space briefly and see how far we get.
That's... what? That's a nightmare. Don't do that.
I should also empty my pockets, for obvious reasons. Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. No, other way around. There we go. Okay. So, those are all full. You see all those asteroids over there? I think we'll go for those. So, we hop, we fire, we turn off dampeners, and we aim. Alright. See how long it takes us. I'm going to turn off my mic and eat for a minute. I genuinely can't believe I aimed that shot right. I genuinely can't believe that worked. I guess let's go take a look around this asteroid real quick, and then I'll continue. Another neat little cranny. Fun. Ooh, what's that? Silver. Good to know. Probably good to have, honestly. Maybe I'll grab some real quick. It's a typo, but it was a funny typo. Come back here. Ugh. Nope, 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 you're still attached. Fucking dog has no concept of cables. She would be a terrible IT person. No thumbs, doesn't understand walking through cables. Probably doesn't understand the core concept of what I'm doing right now, sitting at a computer. She's like, oh man, Dad's doing that thing where he sits in front of the colors for hours at a time. Burning up energy really fast. It would help if any of this mining was working. Like, do better drills have a better reach? Well, no, because I'm using a proficient hand drill. This shit shouldn't be this goddamn annoying. There we go. Jeez.
Oh, gee.
Aw, gee! I think that's pretty good. Look around, make sure I didn't knock any off into oblivion. Your destiny has yet to be written. I am the Emperor, ready to watch me die. That's new base. There's possible space base. 20 kilometers. Wow, I really let myself go, so to speak. All right. Honestly, it's energy that's the problem. I thought oxygen would be it, but no. All right, back to eating. So, welcome back. You may have noticed about halfway back, we went by the initial cluster of... yeah, I know, that's why I'm back. Of asteroids I was initially aiming for. I thought it was weird I actually hit them on target. But no, I hit an asteroid behind them, apparently. Which is fine, because we discovered silver. So, miracles out of mistakes. Cool. That will be extremely good to have. Anybody remember how much a module is? Because, like, yield modules are extremely important. What's the problem? Oh, it requires gold. We have gold. Fuck it. Don't we? Do we not? We might not. I might have to go find some space gold. May as well start one. Would also be excellent to find iron up here somewhere. Because I think that's what we're out of again. Sure looking that way. Ah, Gerald's got a bunch of stone. Burp. Should have taken literally no time. You know, I'm very glad I looked, because I almost just hopped in the ship out of, like, sheer frustration to go get some. Yeah, would have been fucking stupid. I mean, this is also stupid. Don't get me wrong. This is incredibly dumb to watch, but... we really need to find iron. This is a problem. Frozen solid. What wasn't was delicious, though. Nice and cold, pure syrup. Oh, yeah, I can reach it from here. That's fine. You know, that's an interesting question. Did I use up any of my O2 bottle? I didn't. The problem really is energy. I'd probably be fine with one bottle of oxygen, frankly. I think I'm overkilling it. Yep, need those superconductors. Gotta go find gold. Which I thought we did? Didn't we? Didn't we find space gold? Let's see. Yeah, there's a whole asteroid covered in it. And 2 is really good. Okay, let's go do that real quick. Brisbee will be so happy with us. He won't be. He's gonna be like, dude, really? That was your priority? And you know what? He's right. This is dumb. Did I need to do all this? Fuck no. Am I going to continue doing it? Oh my yes. Alright. So, where's Space Australia? There it is. Aim up. Turn off dampeners. Go for it. Cool. Again, I could probably sit back and eat if I really wanted to. Need to remember I did that. Wrong button, sorry. Just wanted a glory shot. Can I just add a photo, or... Never mind. I feel like the Kepri's probably in a pretty good place. We could... You know what? Yeah, let's do that real quick. So, if any of you psychopaths would actually like to use this ship... Oh god. I hit the wrong button. Gonna have to re-aim. You may feel free to get the Kepri off of the Steam Workshop. I don't know why you would, but I appreciate you. What was the full name I came up with? Because it's not just the Kepri. It's the... multi-purpose Atmo/Hydro ship. Not available user content. Consent not granted? What? Okay, never mind. Brisbee's gonna have to be the one to do it. I suppose he technically started work on it. Oh, maybe not. Ship. Other and Steam. Okay. Do you want to open Steam Overlay? No, not at the moment. Oh, it's because I put a slash in it. I think that's the asteroid we're headed for. Yep, 20 kilometers away. I still got time to eat if I really want. I kind of want. I wonder if that's why my head hurts. Probably a little. Or it was whatever those pops were. Yeah, I'm going to have another bite. I'll be back in a sec. Good to see you, Keen. Thank you for dropping in. You caught me right in the boring part of going to get space gold. 10 kilometers away. It's amazing how I managed to color each one of those differently. Always when I can. Still stuck in a hotel for a... Aw, man. I mean, it's got to be nice, but I assume you're, like, living out of a suitcase. I know when our new weather girl started here, she was living out of a suitcase for about a month. Yep, yeah. Well, in that case, I'm just glad you have some way to watch these, whether it be on your phone or you got a laptop pulled out. Or, you know what, if you're going to be there a month, just set up your computer. Fuck it, let them pay for the power bills. I don't think I could go a month without Steam. That would drive me utterly crap crazy. My computer up with one monitor. Yeah, exactly. Frankly, I have such a hard time with the second monitor. I think it's because the internet is sucky, though. Oh, I bet. Living in a hotel? I don't doubt that for a moment. Alright. Turn our hydrogen on as we get closer. Go ahead and fire our inertial dampeners. That's 3. We're looking for 2. 1 and 3 are underneath the surface. 2 is on the surface. Oh, look at that weird little bit. Yeah, look at that. That bile gold color. Love it. The irony being that we're here to build conductor stuff, and we're not gonna, not conductor, yield modules. So we need gold so that we can get better yields on things like gold. We're fine. If the drills aren't tough, we're screwed anyway. Yeah, speaking of Washington, I didn't take the dog out today because I thought it was going to rain, and now I don't think it's going to rain. Now I think it's just comfortably overcast. Did it ever rain today, babe?
Maybe a little.
Hmm.
Very much.
Not enough to freak out the dog.
Nope. Maybe made her a bit cuddly.
She's been like that all day, though.
Yeah.
This is a good system. I am really impressed by the efficiency of this ship. It's been drizzle raining here today. God, that is one of my favorite things. It just consistently drizzles rain all day. Second rain since we left, though. Now, I'm curious, is that good or bad for the area? I don't know, I mean, like, biological, or environmentally. I mean, like, production-wise. Is that normal, or... It's normal. Okay. I kind of thought it was more rainy. The way you hear, like, the Northwest talked about. This area valley is much like Colorado Springs. Oh, it's a little drier, a little bit more, how would I put that? Not arid, but even though El Paso County is definitely a semi-arid plain at this point. It is dry and almost arid desert. Wow, I didn't think they had any areas like that up there. Yeah, come to think of it, it's probably rained twice since you left, so that's about on par, yeah. It's a good thing this is a huge vein, because we're stripping more out than I thought we would. I wonder how much of this is rock. I'm in a bad angle. Digging too deep anyway. Well, we're south central Washington, which is north end of the Nevada desert and east of the Cascades. So same weather even, not as much wind. Well, that's good. I'm so glad there's less wind. Yeah, I would be very happy to live in a place with less wind. Well, and that sounds like how Utah's been this year. Because Utah's been kind of fucked up with the drought weather. They have not had a great time with it. Because ordinarily the rain like catches on the mountains and it just stops and flows west. So that's not how it's been this year. It's been building on the mountains and dumping on us, thank goodness. So for a few months this year, our drought monitor actually looked positive. Now that we've gone quiet for another month, it's starting to get dry again. But the almanac says we're looking forward to a very cold winter, so. Out to the north, it turns to almost full mountain forests and rivers, which is awesome. And of course, going over the pass to Seattle is a complete change too, I bet. But Seattle is about 3 hours. You had a chance to check out the food truck scene yet? I can't imagine that would be not be in your alley. Then again, you've only been there a month and Seattle's 3 hours away. So if you haven't been yet, I don't even blame you. I think 95,000 is probably too heavy. We can start headed back. There's lots of taquerias here. A little huge Hispanic population around here. I wouldn't have guessed being that far north, huh? It's more than Pueblo? Holy crap. Yeah, I really wouldn't have guessed that. That's the moon. That's straight up the moon. I'm lost. That's new base. There we go. Oh, it is pretty much at the moon. Okay. Did I hit something? Are we sparking? Oh yeah, let's turn that shit off. Indian reservations here too, which run their casinos and manage their own lands. Oh, that's cool. I always thought it was weird there wasn't much of a Native American presence in Colorado. Like, I'd met, like, just a couple, and I think one of them was, like... I watched somebody get T-boned in front of me in Rush, and the dude who responded was, like, off the reservation. I was like, well, where the hell's he from? That we played against a reservation team when we went to Shadron football camp in Nebraska. That made sense, but yeah, because the red is us, so I need to be slightly more this way. And off. Awesome. My slightly fucked up directions should get us around it, so. Syrup. It's also 6. I should probably stop drinking energy drinks. Go back to water. Brisbane will be so proud of me. I really doubt it. Man, you know, it's games like this that make me think I could really stand to work on my computer. Like, the RAM's good, but... I don't know. I'll send you a picture of what my view is out the back door of the hotel. Nice. Can you see the Space Needle? Sorry, we were talking about Frasier earlier today. Oh, no. Resist the urge to click on the not safe for work. How close are we getting? Because I'm not paying attention. Or I sent one on Messenger. Oh, okay. Finally closed Facebook because it was making more noise than my game. Ooh. Wow, that's gorgeous. Bruh. Whatever. I got eyes. Running river, full green grass, all the trees. All the fucking trees. The river and greenway right behind the hotel. That's so pretty. Also, it's really weird seeing flat, like, there's hills in the background, and that would be enough for some people, and that's just weird to me. But, like, I've also never been that much, I don't know, I was never that attached to the mountains. Like, I like them, but I just don't get up to them. And I think, is that a me problem, or is that, I don't know, I've always blamed it on income, because, like, taking the day off to go drive up in the mountains takes a full tank of gas. And it's not easy on the car. It's all hills around here until the mountains, which are like 4K in elevation. Oh, at least it's not a strenuous climb. Did I just watch that unknown signal unspawn? That was weirdly uncomfortable. I think we also need ice. I think this thing's been out of ice for a little while. Thank you, Nightbot. I need to change your settings a little. I can just do this. Whee! Whee! So we're just going at it in perpetuity, so... Yeah, I'm gonna miss. I better readjust. Oops. See? Nightbot? This is what I'm talking about. I just need to change the frequency. Some of the prereqs. I'm plowing into that mountain, aren't I? Well, asteroid, mountain. See, you still got me thinking about mountains. You okay, babe?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah, I just stuck my toe.
Right, I am full of delicious, delicious gold. Oh no. Oh no. This is not going as well as I'd hoped. I'm just running in the 90s. It's a world I wanna be. Yes, I wanna go. Yes, I wanna see. Okay, okay, stop. Not you, Candy. You're perfect. Don't take that to heart. I was making fun of you. I would really love to turn on my space playlist, but Twitch has that nasty habit. You know, I think the safest way for me to park to avoid clipping, what is it, Long Haul John. I might be wrong. Game's like, whoa, easy there, Space Cowboy. Shit be heavy. How close am I? Actually pretty close. So I roll a little bit this way, and I go down. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Turn that off. Turn off all of these. I really ought to have ore detector on there too. Maybe I'll change. You know what? We're going to do a quick grouping change. So, hall lights, hall vents. No. It is Starlight. Needs to be combined with... Wow, I put that many lights on this thing? Really? Spotlights. And we'll just save it as Starlight again. Now, let's put the group for Starlight. Actually, it already is. That's fine. So 5 gets to be our new ore detector spot. Cool. So let's try that real quick. Ore detector off. Lights all on. Lights all off. Awesome. Wonder how the refinery's doing. Guess I'll just float at it vaguely. I'm sick of my own shit at this point. Stop it! There. How's the refinery doing? Slowly chewing up uranium. Well, if you do the gold first, we can get the superconductors we need to make this more efficient, to make the uranium look less like... It looks so much like caviar. Space Container Bravo also has a shit ton of gold in it. Oh, that was silver. I'm sorry. Yeah, do gold first. Read that wrong. Small cargo container. Small cargo container. Ooh, I filled the small cargo container. Oops. Put the rest in a connector, I guess? Alright. I think we're good to go grab some ice, which is our main problem? As of right now. This thing's gently running out of fuel and not complaining about it. Yeah, See, we're down a certain percentage. Alright. Engines. Lights. Antenna. And takeoff. Is there other ice nearby I can go get? Because, like, we should probably save that. I feel like there is, but Brisbee would have to share it with me. Eh. Bonk. Bonk. We can probably hit somewhere in the mid-80s and we'll stop. Alright, there we go. Mining, mining, mining. Keep those drillers mining, rawhide. Mining, mining, mining. See, now I get what you were going for. I get the cadence. If I could keep from bonking myself off of things. I was gonna say that's not a thing most miners deal with, but it absolutely is. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh no. Are you serious? Stop it. Fucking landing gear. I thought I hooked myself on Brisbee's ship. No. Instead, it was my landing gear auto-connecting to him. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm slightly to the right. What the fuck? Oh, too far back. There we go.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm back for at least a little while. I have a pizza in the oven.
Hell yeah. Oh, forgot to turn off the brusters. Alright. Lights off. Antenna off. Awesome. So, while you were gone, I tried to make a yield module, realized we didn't have gold, went and got gold. And I think I'm about to make the yield module. Yep.
Neat.
I also went and got some ice because my ship was very quietly running out of fuel.
That's fair. The, being hooked up to the system has actually meant that I have, like, no ice left on my ship. So I'm gonna have to go get some of my own.
Yeah,
I'm thinking we might actually set up a system. It doesn't have to be now, but later, where we'll actually have most of the connectors set with sorters, so if they don't send ice out or something.
Or divide our ice, maybe? 'Tis a Brisbee. Yep, Brisbee's back. Yeah, because I don't appear to be getting fuel despite being hooked up to the system and providing it with ice.
Let's see, where am I at on? My tank's at 100%.
I think I just saw mine go up very slowly, so maybe it's just working on it. Come on, gain a percentage, fucker. Come on. I'm watching my power shift like crazy. That's very weird.
I can go get ice. I don't care.
I just got ice. It's been minutes.
Oh, I mean, I can go get ice for myself and just not connect to the system. Just be here.
Oh, maybe that's what did it.
When I've got like 7 days of battery and plenty of ice, I don't have to worry about it really.
I put ice in my cockpit. Did that change anything? Yes. Suddenly I am gaining hydrogen. Not much. I got 2. I don't know why that changed that slowly. What am I doing wrong? This is very weird. Yeah, because I've got ice in 2 of the containers.
Part of it might also be if you have weird conveyor issues, but that wouldn't explain why it would suddenly be an issue now.
Yeah, no, I'm very slowly getting hydrogen. I think the tanks just fill slower than I give them credit for.
Oh, they definitely do.
All right.
The thing is that you got used to filling them up by going to Lake Daros, where I had all of it processed already, so it just pulled it straight out of the system.
Oh, I also found us silver. When I did my let's throw myself into space so I can eat moment, I actually aimed myself at an asteroid effectively and found silver on it.
Nice. That's actually very useful.
Yeah, so we have a little in the refiner.
Okay. Not related to space engineers at all, and Daros might have already gotten us one, might have ordered one or something, but you don't happen to own a stud finder, do you?
No, I'm proficient with them from working, but I don't think I ever owned one.
Okay. We gotta get one. Before we can... We got, like, the screen set up and stuff, but before we can actually mount that projector into the ceiling, we need one.
With that much gold, we could even make a second yield module. Yoiled. Get a yoiled module, gets you much better. Even more impressive. Shut up, stomach. We didn't eat all day. You gave me coffee and grits, and then you filled me with Chinese takeout. Are you trying to kill me? Yes, stomach, shut up. Take the fucking hint and die. We out of iron again. I think we might be.
Right, I don't actually want to be connected.
Bring back stone. This is honestly the easiest way to deal with this thing, is to just attach to the thing and walk around on it. If we could find an iron patch out here in the black, that'd be wonderful. I'd hate to have to go back home and bring some.
It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but...
I wonder how the human eye adjusts to the dark side of, say, an asteroid or the moon.
Probably with primal fear.
I mean, it's not something we're exactly evolved for, is it?
No.
We'll grab all the random crap in the cargo container and see how much of it actually fits.
Still not sure what's up with the uranium issue.
Yeah, wasn't that weird?
I mean, it's not past tense. It still is an issue. I just moved the rest
Yeah,
of the
isn't
uranium
that weird?
manually. Yeah. Doesn't it continue to be weird? The other thing that's going to kind of suck, but that we probably ought to start doing, is if we visit an asteroid near here and we don't see anything on it,
We need to mark it as vacant.
we need to mark it anyways, and it's going to make the heads-up display super cluttered. But at least if you have them like just all marked like the same way as vacant or whatever, you can just pull that up at a moment's notice and tell like.
Let's see here. I was hoping to maybe steal you and Barsbo for some Warframe. Maybe. Genuinely maybe. By the way, Diablo 2 Resurrected is a lot of fun updates. Yeah, I happened to see some of that on Twitch as I was powering things up.
Do you want it to say turn on main light or turn on inside light? The one that's right inside the door.
Let's say main. Alas, you'd be giving money to Blizzard. There is that. Decisions. Hey, Caroline! She was busy talking to Alexa. That was not the best time. That's on me. That looks natural. Rainbow suit. I'm Jeff Gordon.
Hi, Jeff Gordon.
Like 90s Jeff Gordon, though. Not like him sitting in the...
Jeff Gordon.
Not him sitting in the announcer's box now.
Is that what he does now?
Yeah, he actually announces the races. He's pretty decent.
Well, he did do it for a while.
It's more money for Vicarious Visions, though. Hopefully they don't fall to the Blizzard bullshit. Well, yeah, if it was for the individual studio. Which, that's not how production companies work, unfortunately. Caroline in the background, computer, turn off the lights, and then mine comes on brighter for some reason. Is that the problem? Is that the problem, ring light? Is it all the other electricity being used in the house? I think it's just old.
Can you share where the silver's at, or did you already?
I did. Check your GIPs.
My GURPS.
Yeah, do we actually need Skilver, or?
Not yet. I don't see it on my list. Are you sure you shared it?
Check chat, see if that's what determines it. Alright, let's fire up lights, ore detector, antenna. Hydrogens, and taking off. Oh, I'm in 99% hydrogen. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go look around at some of our nearby asteroids and take a look for
Silver
any
and space,
iron.
like I see it over there, and then I go to my GPS, and I don't see silver in space.
Was it not down on the bottom? Silver? You gonna go look for some silver? No first person view? Shame on you. I know, Doris. I feel dirty. It's partially because this ship's got a case of the Millennium Falcons, and it's not spot on. Its cockpit, that is. Wait, this is a gnarly boy. Also, damn it, I can see more if I go outside view. As far as trying to find ore, which, man, iron should be easy, bright friggin' red. I'm about to shame Carledo into destroying his boat. You're not wrong. Additional ice.
We actually have a lot of ice at this point, like near us.
Okay, well, it's worth knowing.
I've got it set up.
You're worth knowing, baby.
Cool. Yeah, did I hear you have the lights both individually and main set up? Good job, babe.
So we have main, corner, and just the lights will all turn on then.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. In fact, if you have a moment.
Technically. Alright, everybody. I'll be right.
Torn my hands colored with our TV. Silence cut by the sounds of changing tools. Cuts treated with dirt and antifreeze. A task of steel and plastic for this fool. I'll pay with soul for every small mistake. Struck threads and rounded bolts to see them through. Determined that this one the yards won't take. Swear nobody loves you like I do. Heart not of gold, but bitter, black and old. Sounds the heavens couldn't quite contain. Machine and tool for art that sits so cold. Canvas given motion once again. I'll keep you clean and safe, so when I'm through, you'll find someone who loves you like I do. Somewhere else. Go find another thread to trash. Go find another group to stew in. Go be a bigot somewhere else. Nobody wants your sexist bullshit, so go find another place to ruin. Everybody here is fucking sick of you, rolling our eyes at everything you do. Everybody here just wants to see you gone. We've been hoping that you'll get to moving on. I guess for you we're gonna have to spell it out. It's time for you to go, so get the fuck out. Let me be clear, I hate to deceive. We're done being nice, so why don't you fucking leave? Dickhead somewhere else. Nobody wants your racist crap. I think we've had enough of that. Go be a fuckwit somewhere else. We're sick of you talking talking smack, so go find another home to hang at. Everybody here is fucking sick of you, rolling our eyes at everything you do. Everybody here just wants to see you gone. We've been hoping that you'll get to moving on. I guess for you we're gonna have to spell it out. It's time for you to go, so get the fuck out. Let me be clear, I hate to deceive. We're done being nice, so why don't you fucking leave?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this. People like to think, you know, the truth is often offensive. So if I'm talking about it, I'm really telling the truth. I'm finally going to tell you. Just pissing everybody off who are all the time. And every time you come along with this and you think you won't go, you're Alex Jones style. Because you're a dickhead.
Go be an asshole somewhere else. Go find a hole and leave us be. Go be an asshole somewhere else. We're not your friends, we're not your buddies. Everybody here is fucking.
That took longer than it should have. Caroline missed a chair. Well, she didn't miss a chair. She was in the chair and tried to lean back, and it didn't go back. Instead, it went to the side. So. Anyway. Back to looking for iron. Brisbee, are you around? He went to go get his pizza.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I found some silicon.
Oh, that's nice at least.
I don't know how much good it
I
does.
say like a disinterested mother. Oh, that's
my
good,
pizza.
sweetie.
Thank you. It's going to be done in a couple minutes though, and then I'm going to disappear again.
Okay.
That's just the reality of things in this life.
What is that? Is that the space silver? That's a mining transport. Interesting. All right, let's go check out this asteroid. It must be further away from this asteroid than I think. I can't even see the lights on it. That might be something, or it might be shadow. I do have... Yeah, I'm pretty far away. I do have my ore detector on. It's not picking up anything, though. I think it's just shadow. Let's fly straight up into this cavern and see if anything fires. No? Kepri doesn't detect anything in here. Anything in here? Is that just graphical glitching? I think it is. Looked like silicon for a second. I think it was just the graphics losing it. Oh, that's got ice on it too. So yeah, ideally when we need ice, we should just go look at other asteroids near us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I just found iron.
No way.
Yep, looks like there's a few of them out here actually.
Nice. Let's see here. Where are you?
Yep. Alright,
You
I
are-
will mark a
you are
waypoint and then
15 kilometers that way.
yeah. Not exactly close by.
That's fine. Hopefully we don't have to make the trip that often. Nesting so hard right now I couldn't find my water for a second.
Alright. I found it, but I'm not going to actually be able to grab any of it because my ship's pretty full of
Bullshit.
ice.
Oh.
Close. Where is my ship? Well, I'm dead. That's all it takes. Did leave the antenna on, right? There it is. Yeah, they're
Holloway
just
Joe,
laying
yeah.
all over these flipping asteroids out here.
Good. Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, that's right. When you go to GPS and turn on a new one, you have to show on HUD. There we go. Asteroid Iron and PCB Holloway Joe.
I think my pizza should be about done, so I'm going to disappear it again.
Okay. Or as I called him earlier, what was it? Carrying shit John. I'm actually kind of surprised. So, full disclosure, Brisbee and I built Kepri together. And the time it took me to get back on today, Brisbee basically made another ship. That's what Holloway Joe is. And a part of me is like, I'm surprised he gave up the Kepri that fast. Did I like claim it too much, or? Because now I kind of want my own ship, because that's how brains work. Oh God. Is that something right there? Holy shit, this thing is seriously coated. Yeah, wrong way. Well, it's either iron or it's strawberry flavored. Funny how the human brain works. Tug a couple wires loose and suddenly it's gone. Boy, I made myself sad. Bang it against the inside of a football helmet a few times and suddenly you can't match names to faces. I say a few times. It's a lot. Oh man, I wasn't even looking at my weight. I just completely zoned out. Man, I want iron, but I also don't want to fucking strand myself. We'll go up to 90,000 for iron. Oh God, alright, we're done. Back out. Oh my God, I shouldn't have did that. Alright. Silver... Possible space base is that way. $15 kilometers away. Really could be worse. Am I in? No, I'm not in atmosphere. Whatever. What is that mark? Oh, the iron. Duh. So I can turn off the ore detector. That'll save me a little bit of energy. I'll leave the antenna and lights on for a moment. How far away from the moon are we? I had to do an experiment sometime. Where is it? Sun, Earth-like planet, Mars, Moon. There it is. I still can't get over how big Mars is in this. I wonder if we're better off on an asteroid than on the moon. I suppose an asteroid is a better hopping off point. Besides, it doesn't have gravity. Honestly, I think that's the real selling point for asteroid over moon, is it doesn't have its own gravitational pull. If we fuck around with the moon, we'll still have a small amount of gravity to have to escape every time, with no atmosphere to show for it. I think best case scenario would be something with atmosphere that is smaller. I guess I'm just gonna blow by this. Alright, time to turn that shit on and let myself slingshot around our base. Yeah, it's way too far. Are we in that hole there, or are we in a different hole? I genuinely don't remember. I think we're in a different hole. There's somehow 2 giant gaping holes on this asteroid. Does Brisbee and I ever have a falling out, we can make different apartments. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Woof! Spun that shit into the parking place. You know, with all the refining we have to do, hopping off now might not be the worst idea. Of course, I would like a cryopod to sleep in, so maybe I should attach one real quick. It's either that or go back to the goddamn planet, which I'm not super interested in doing right now. Though I guess I could just fucking orbital jump at this point. Oh, yeah. Forgot about gravity for a second. Don't mind me. Yeah, look at all that iron. Fuck yes. Alright, we have a bunch more steel plate for this new yield module. Ugh. There we go. That's what I wanted. Instead, I bounced the fuck off like a psychopath. Well, superconductors take a second to make, don't they? Yes, they do. Cool. 6 more superconductors and 4 more motors. And we've got our refinery up to 150% efficiency. Alright, I am going to go ahead and I think make myself a cryopod so I don't have to fuck around with that whole being earthbound shit. Although it would admittedly take less energy if I just went back to Earth real quick. I don't know, it's a matter of actual energy versus hydrogen. Costs silver, huh? Well, we should have enough silver. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, it's only 3 medical. We should be fine. Alright, let's start with our interior plate. I always wanted to sleep in a cryo tube. I hear it's very revitalizing, good for your skin, all that. Off of the O2H2 generator makes sense to me. I think that might be all of it. Yeah! Check that out! Yeah, let's color coordinate this thing so we know it's mine. You know what? That doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter. Is there anything I can set? I can share with my faction. That's good. I didn't want to die. It's interesting I'm not getting oxygen. Yeah, my oxygen was still going down, which seems like that defeats the point. Are you kidding? I think I built it the wrong direction. Yup. Yup. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Yeah, that looks horrible. Or, can I do it like that? You gonna let me put it in the ground? I mean, I guess I could do it at an angle. Well, I can put it off the cargo container. That would look awful. I'll put a curved fucking... curved conveyor tube. Do I even still have that on my hotbar? I do. Alright, so it's on the bottom, which means I need to... No, wait, it's on the back. Yeah, I have to do it this way. Blap. Small steel tubes! Okay. Boy, I'm really glad I saw the whole oxygen thing and was disappointed instead of just dying. Like, I can be disappointed all I want, but there was... It could be much worse. I should have made that a conveyor. It's fine. Or, yeah, junction. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, back in Sleepy Pod. Okay, now everything restored. I still don't remember it genuinely freezing over like this. How much colder can it be than the inky blackness of space? Also, it only said when I had a day of energy, which is crazy worrying. Are we actually getting sun on that? I mean, it should eat the uranium, right? Yeah, making sure Brisbee hasn't mentioned anything else besides our second yield.
No, I haven't said anything. What's up?
I'm just worried about sleeping in a cryopod attached to this outside base. Simply because when I hop in, it says I have 1 day of power.
You mean you're like at our asteroid base?
Yeah.
Well, if it's gonna... if you're attached to the base and it says you're gonna be depleted, then it's not lying. You're gonna be depleted.
It says we have 1 day of power.
Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because you have that reactor going there. It should be charging you, if anything.
Yeah, I can't imagine a cryopod takes that much goddamn charge.
To be honest, I was probably not going to be hooked up to the base, but then again, I have like 7 or 8 days charge on this. I was more doing it to test to see how much it would deplete an oxygen tank without an O2 generator running. And if I die, then I'm dead, and it's fine. I'll just languish on Earth. I'll roll in a mud puddle until you come pick me up.
Maybe one of us should go back to Earth, because otherwise we're going to have to make another spaceship.
Well, technically, there's a med station here. Couldn't we theoretically respawn at it? It doesn't really give us a choice on spawns, does it?
No, when you respawn, it asks which one you want to go to. So I think it is merely a matter of saying, yes, I want to respawn out in space.
It's never asked me if I want to respawn.
Really? It just automatically spawns you to closest one?
It just spawns me every single flippin' time at the same one it's always spawned me at, which is at new base compared to... Because, like, I set up a survival kit at Lake Daros. I set up a survival kit at Lake Daros just out of curiosity, and it's never let me spawn there. I've never had a choice of where to spawn.
That's very interesting.
Very annoying.
I don't honestly see where we'd change that. I don't see why it's different. It's not because I've made all the... No, it shouldn't. No, that really doesn't work for Lake Doros, then. I was going to say, it's not because I made all the medical rooms, is it? No, because then you would only spawn at Lake Doros.
Yeah, then I'd only spawn at the one that I've made.
Exactly. Boy, that is perplexing. Also, where are you?
I'm coming back to the asteroid base. I was chilling out by where the iron was at this whole time.
Oh, there you are. Ah!
What?
Wasn't aware how close you were. Could see you thinking about how you were supposed to hook up.
I wasn't planning on hooking up because I don't want to lose all the ice I have on here.
Ah. Bach. So are we just going to let the refiner run for a little bit and call it a night?
I mean, the refiner should run whether we're online or not.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is the refiner has a lot of shit to do, and we'll know better how equipped we are after that.
Yeah. I'm good with calling it here.
Yeah.
Finishing my pizza.
I've been streaming 3.5 hours. Doros wants to play Warframe. I may or may not be streaming with Ruptured Studios in an hour. I have Chinese to eat. I think this is enough reasons.
Yeah. Okay, let me turn off my O2 Jenny so I save power.
Yeah, I'm going to put all my stuff in this cargo container. Just in case. It's not letting me. This is fun. Okay, something's wrong. Oh, it's full. It's completely full of gold. Alright, that should have given me some room.
And now I'm frozen. I'm gonna go finish eating.
Okay. Thank you for playing, Brisbee.
Erp.
And we're going to experimentally freeze myself in the cryo chamber. Alright. I guess I'm going to go eat some supper. And then I may or may not be on with Rupture Studios tonight. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, look at that power in the bottom right. That is shifting a lot. Maybe we should build another battery. But you know what else that sounds like? A problem for later, Carledo. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I've enjoyed playing. I know we didn't get super far on the base, but we made some, like, key things that needed to happen in order for this to work. I'm not super comfortable building in base yet, per se. We're not, like, to the point where we have everything we need to just build what we want when we want, like we were back on Earth. And again, I'm sorry I didn't, like, stream any of that, but I don't know how entertaining any of that would have even been, honestly. We talked about it earlier on the stream, how tedious the early game can be, just because it feels like you're doing a shopping list, trying to, like, mentally remember what goes into what, as opposed to now in the game where you just go for it. Sorry, this main menu is very distracting. It's showing me some really creepy shit. Yeah, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Thank you, Doros and Keen, for hanging out. Appreciate it. I may be on tomorrow with Crusader Kings. We're that close. We're so close. And for what it's worth, Yisrael's a good ruler. He brought back the Empire, and I don't think we're going to get the objective we want, but it's still a good game. I'm still going to beat that high score by a lot. So, thank you for watching. I'm going to go eat.